Deep within a dense forest lay a small village, Haritpur. This village had a unique secret. The people here could talk to trees and plants. Everyone was curious to know the mystery behind this, but only the oldest man in the village, Dadu van Molly, knew the answer. One day, a curious girl named Nilu returned to the village. She had been studying in the city and now wanted to understand the secret of how the trees and plants communicated. She went to Dadu van Molly and asked, "Dadu, can plants really talk to us?" Dadu smiled and placed a tiny seed in her palm. "Look at this seed. Even though it is so small, it carries an entire tree within it. But what does it need to grow? Water, soil, and sunlight." Nilu answered immediately. "Correct. But that's not all. Plants also breathe, make their own food, and sometimes even protect themselves." Dadu took Nilu to the oldest banyan tree in the village and said, "Look, this tree creates its own food using sunlight. It's a magical process called photosynthesis." "What happens in it?" Nilu asked eagerly. "The chloroplasts in the leaves capture sunlight. Then, using carbon dioxide and water, they produce food called glucose and release oxygen. This is why we get pure air to breathe." Amazed, Nilu touched the leaves and said, "So this tree is really performing magic." The next day, Dadu showed Nilu a dried-up plant. "What will happen if it doesn't get water?" "It will wither," Nilu replied. "Exactly. Water travels from the roots to the stem and leaves through a tissue called xylem. Similarly, the food produced in the leaves is transported throughout the plant by another tissue called phloem." Nilu felt as if the world of plants was nothing short of a magical wonder. She now understood that trees truly communicate with us. Their every leaf, every branch tells the story of their life. They give us pure air, shade, fruits, and flowers, and without asking for anything in return, they continue to sustain life. She gathered the villagers and said, "If we don't take care of these trees, our green world will fall silent. We must learn their language and protect them." The villagers clapped in agreement, and from that day on, the people of Haritpur began planting even more trees.